hi, geekpreneur. What is going on? Welcome. Happy Saturday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azimi, and I still help folks to start a side gig online and use social media to grow it. Don't you trip. I got you. So if you're still thinking about it, you are serious or curious, you let me know what's up. So be a little update of what is happening. So you guys know that yesterday Modere shut down its doors after really it was about a 35-year run, 37-year run. And I wasn't obviously with them for that long, but the time I was there, this was really sad. The funny thing is, you know what the funny thing is? I actually was thinking about that today. That the way we built our business was with curiosity. So we would create create curiosity, and then people would ask. So I always said we teach you how to attract, not attack, right? And the funny thing is, I would never show the name of the company I was with or who I was with. We just don't do it uh, that style. We ask you to reach out to us so we can have a conversation about it, right? So the funny thing is, I've never I've never posted even like a hat that has Modere on it. Like, I just don't, right? I'm very careful with that. And yet today and yesterday, I had tons of messages, people saying they're sorry that Modere shut down. And part of me thinking, how did you know it was with Modere? Um, So it was a really sad day actually, and still it hurts. It hurts for a couple of reasons. One is that because I've said this so many times, I really like these products, and so we don't have access to them anymore, and that's gone. But I also, it was like it was a culture thing. I really enjoyed the culture that we had. I just really enjoyed that. So what's next? What do you do next? Like I shared last night, I actually have reached out to a few people myself, asking them what they're up to, and they were kind of surprised that I had reached out to them. Um, and so I have so many people who have reached out to me and wanting to share a link and whatnot with me. And I'll tell you this. I'm open to taking a look at a lot of different platforms. I will take 3 to 5 days before I decide where I'm going to plant my feet. And once I do, I am going at full speed. I'm not messing around. So if you've ever been looking for, a platform, um, a person to lock arms with, run with, just hang tight for a few days, 2, 3, 4 days, and I got you. I'm on it. I really am on it. So I'm excited to bring that news to you. But what is next is this. A lot of well, not a lot of them, all the top earners, the movers and the shakers, you know, the little people like us, when we reach out to them in these situations, for most part, they find it funny. They do. You know why? Because they have earned so much more than that. Some of these people have been in the industry 20, 30, 40, 50 years, right? Half a century. So along the way, they have made some serious relationships, and they have made some serious connections. Therefore, for a little person to come at them and say, hey, this is ground floor opportunity. My goodness, this is amazing. You got to, I mean, it just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because these guys will sit down and analyze and study the vision, the plan, the pay structure, the whole model of the company. These guys are experts and they will dissect stuff. They'll get on phone calls and Zooms with company owners, not just watch a video from you and I. So have your full trust and have your I mean, full faith in your upline. If you're with us, Modair, just have if you want to stay with your upline and that team, that is, have faith in them because they are doing their due diligence. They're studying companies. They're talking to company owners, and all this stuff is happening right as we are speaking. So, when a company shuts down, it's bittersweet, right? Because if you really contributed, maybe you helped put the company together. Maybe you were one of the movers and the shakers, right? So it really does hurt pretty deep for some. Like my mentor, Margie, she's been with us for 35 years out of the 37 that the company's been around. So this is the only company she's ever done. She's never gone through this transition. She's never used any other product. She doesn't know any other plan, you know. So and she has a humongous team. She's one of the top 20 earners in the world, not with our company, in the entire world. If you took all the reps, all the companies together, she's one of the top 20 people in the world. So imagine the impact it has on somebody like that. Overnight, they don't have an income anymore, and they don't get their last paycheck. Some of these folks, that last paycheck is like 200,000, 250, 220, 160, right? Oh, can you hear me? Oh, sorry. I'm glad you told me. Can you hear me now? Zeus. Is that better? Hopefully that's better. Oh man, all this time let me happen. Um, I think the thing was in front of the speaker. So yeah, when these things happen, just give your upline some faith, some trust. Sweet, thanks, man, and thanks for letting me know. And give them some trust, give them some time. They're studying, they're dissecting companies, pay plans, and stuff. People ask me, dude, if I tell you, you're gonna trip out. I got these from Amazon. I know, right? I got them from Amazon. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Zeus is a man, dude. Recognizes style, you know. So yeah, man, I got it from Amazon. I think they were like $25 or something. Um, so yeah, with me, what I would want, like I said, I'm open to taking a look at all kinds of stuff. I'm open to taking a look. I kind of have an idea of what it is. Well, I don't have an idea. I know what it is that I do want. So, oh, that, come on. It goes with the glasses. Like, it's perfect. The hat and the mustache. Let's go. That was awesome. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. So, yeah, I will look, but I have a few. I know what it is that I'm looking for, and the company that I want to pick, it's going to be one that I'm going to put my heart and soul into. It will be one that I will run my life for. I mean, I will run with this thing So I'm being very particular with the company I team up with and the person I lock arms with. I think that's so important. Now that I look at other stuff, it's not just about the product or the pay plan, it's just a bunch of different things together. If you really want to find home, right? If you're looking for a home, if you're looking for like a gig to make a couple of thousand here and there, maybe in a year, and then just bounce and go to the next one, then that's a different story. But if you're looking for a home to build something solid that is going to last a long time and leave a legacy behind, then you got to do your due diligence. You got to do your homework. You got to know what it is you want. And like it is very important in a relationship, you got to know what you want. But it's also so important to know what you don't want. See, in the side gig world, there is a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of side gigs out there. A lot of ways you can make money online, part time, using your phone. The thing is, you may know what you want, but it's just like that relationship. When you get into it and then it doesn't go well, then you're like, oh, I do not want that. Now you know what you don't want. And it's the same thing here. You got to know what it is that you will not sign up for. You do not want, you do not like, you do not want to promote, right? So it's extremely important. So there are things in my on my list that I wouldn't do. And it's not just because of me, it's because I just wouldn't have that for my team. You know, if I'm not going to do it, I wouldn't ask my team to do it. That's just how I am. If I ask somebody to do something, it's because I've done it. If I ask you to hear something or listen to something, it's because I already have. So it's not ever I ask you to do something and I haven't done. So if that's the case, why would I do it with a company, right? So I'm careful on what I pick, and here's the thing: my audience is global. I have people from all around the world that tune in and watch my lives, my skits, my stuff. I haven't been on social media today at all because I've been really just kind of taking my time today and just be with myself, really, and that's really been the case. But people tune in and watch my stuff all the time, so I'm very particular what I promote. I don't just promote crap just to make a dollar. I don't. I everything I preach, I put into practice myself. So it's very important to me where I go, what I do, and what I promote, what I bring to you, to the marketplace. Because every night I tell people, I help you start an online side gig and then grow it on social media. I help you do that. And if I help you do that, I got to be able to deliver good value. And I'm very particular with that. So I've always said I don't promote cheap stuff because cheap stuff don't usually last long, don't work too well. So I'm just not that guy. But I'm very careful on what I bring to the marketplace, what I promote, what I tie my name to. My direction is in life has completely changed. So I'm aware of that, and I'm very careful in the choices I make. And I want you to be the same. I want you to study what's out there. Study what, hey, you want to start a side gig? You like my stuff? Great, take a look. But be open to that stuff. You know what I mean? And it'll expand your mind, expand your life. With that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration. I'll bring you some more update. I will. By next week, I will have a platform. If that's in God's will, I will have a platform to bring to you guys. I'm excited. I'm excited for, I'll end with this. I'm really sad the the company shut down and I don't have access to my products anymore, I'm like really sad about that. And I even shed a tear today in the shower. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not gonna get this stuff anymore. Anyway, I get attached, but I was really sad about what happened. At the same time, a very deep part of me is telling me something amazing is going to come out of this. Maybe that's the Holy Spirit talking to me. With that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. So many of you have reached out to me, messaged me, texted me, sent me chats. I haven't caught up with them. I haven't been on social media today at all because I really didn't want to read and see stuff anymore. I'm kind of over it. Um, you know, it's just so much. It's everywhere. It's like an atomic bomb just went off in like middle of the profession. It was so unexpected. So if you send me a chat, if you send me a message, I can't. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful to you. Please understand that I may not get back to you till Monday. I just probably won't do anything tomorrow either. Just want to chill and just kind of just be with myself, if you would. So with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. If you feel like, hey, somebody's got to hear this, you want somebody else to hear this, tag them to this. It's a safe zone for the show. And with that, I am Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job to start a side gig online and use social media to grow it. Let's go. Let's do this together. Drop the word me in the comments. We'll get you. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.